Hola, hello everyone, bonjour à tous, happy Portuguese Heritage Month. Almost 500,000 Canadians can trace their roots to Portugal, and every June we celebrate your heritage. And even in the midst of a global pandemic, it's important that we recognize the many contributions Portuguese Canadians have made and continue to make to our country. Since arriving in Canada in the 1950s, Portuguese Canadians have enriched our communities with vibrant traditions, culture, and language, and stay active in over 150 Portuguese cultural clubs across the country. Même si on ne peut pas se réunir à des événements comme le défilé de la Journée du Portugal cette année, on peut quand même célébrer ce mois de tant de façons. Peu importe ce que vous ferez, j'espère que vous passerez un bon moment. Once again, happy Portuguese Heritage Month. Feliz mês da cultura portuguesa.
Happy Portugal Day. My name is Ana Maria, and I am the Vice President of Easter Seals Canada, a charitable organization supporting people and families living with disabilities. June 10th, it marks a day of cultural celebration for Portuguese people all over the world. It provides us an opportunity to preserve Portuguese traditions for future generations and to promote the contributions of Portuguese people in our country. Portuguese people like Nelly Furtado, singer, songwriter from Victoria, BC. She's an inspiration to many. She never loses an opportunity to mention her Portuguese roots, and I appreciate her social activism and her support for humanitarian causes. Wishing everyone a happy Portugal Day. Feliz Dia de Portugal para todos.
Olá, Feliz Dia de Portugal. O meu nome é Manny Andrade, sou proprietário da Royal LePage Supreme. E nós estamos abertos para servir a comunidade de língua portuguesa durante o estado de emergência, com todas as cautelas. The person that inspired me was a Mr. Eduardo Marcos, lawyer in the Portuguese community. Taught me to be honest, integral, professional along my career, and left a big mark in my professional career. Queria mais uma vez desejar a todos portugueses Feliz Dia de Portugal, Happy Portugal Day, e haja saúde para todos.
Hola, my name is Angie Camara and I'm with the City of Toronto. Feliz Dia de Portugal. Nothing makes me more proud than to see a Portuguese immigrant at the top of their game, especially if they're women. Two extraordinary women with remarkable careers are Joana Vicente from Lisboa, who is the executive director of the Toronto International Film Festival, and from Pico, Josie Scioli, who is the deputy city manager at the City of Toronto. They've paved the way, and we're all better for it. Feliz Dia de Portugal. Happy Portugal Day, everyone.
Olá, o meu nome é Jaco Oliveira. Sou o Business Manager da LEUNA Ontario Provincial District Council e também Business Manager da LEUNA Local 183. Durante as comemorações do Dia de Portugal, 10 de junho, aqui em Toronto, há uma grande parada onde é o nosso grupo da LEUNA que lidera a parada. Infelizmente, não vai ser realizada este ano pelo motivo da Covid-19. Se todos fizermos um sacrifício durante esta pandemia, mais depressa ultrapassamos esta fase difícil e tudo vai ficar bem outra vez. Em nome do Conselho Executivo do OPDC e do Conselho Executivo do Local 183, com todos os representantes e funcionários, queremos desejar um Feliz Dia de Portugal a todos os nossos membros, seus familiares e à comunidade em geral.
Happy Portugal Day. My name is Elizabeth MOURÁO. I'm a lawyer at Ricketts Harris, a full-service law firm in Toronto that remains open during COVID-19 to assist you. As a young person, I was inspired by members of the Portuguese community like Eduardo Marcos, Fernando Costa, Tony Azevedo, amongst others, who set an example that law school was possible, and with much hard work, successful legal careers were feasible. To them, I say thank you, and to the balance watching, Dia de Portugal muito feliz. Obrigada.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Yorke, President of Carpenters and Allied Workers Local 27. And I would like to say to the Portuguese community in Toronto, Feliz Dias de Portugal. Happy Portugal Day. I'd also like to recognize the work of the members of the Carpenters Union that for generations have come to Toronto making a better life for themselves and their families. And that's what I would like to say. That's who inspires me, because they've made a commitment to our city, to our country, and to our union. Thank you for all of your efforts.
Happy Portugal Day, Feliz Dia de Portugal para todos. My name is Sandra DACOSTA and this is my daughter Abby. I'm a CPA. I'm a Canadian professional accountant here in Toronto with PricewaterhouseCoopers. I'm a tax specialist. And today I'm here to wish you a happy Portugal Day and also to answer a very important question, Abby.
The question is, tell me about a Portuguese Canadian or Portuguese business or professional you were inspired by and why?
Well, Abby, I'm actually inspired by the amount of ambitious, smart Portuguese Canadian women in our community. We have a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot of smart women who are Portuguese Canadian professionals. We have women like DANTAS who literally climb mountains and advocate for mental health. We have politicians like MOURÁO and CRISTINA who have paved the way for other women in politics. We have women like my mother-in-law, Jacinta DACOSTA, who came from Portugal and co-founded successful Portuguese Canadian businesses. So I'm very inspired by the magnitude and amount of professional Portuguese Canadian women in our community. As a close-knit community, the Portuguese Canadian community must support and respect each other. We have a lot to be proud of. Never forget your roots. So to all of you, I wish you a happy Portugal Day.
Feliz Dia de Portugal para todos. O meu nome é Marta Santos e eu sou conselheira no abrigo. Devido ao Covid-19, nós tivemos que modificar os nossos serviços para um sistema telefónico. Por isso, não hesite em nos contactar das 9 às 5 para o 416-534-3434, onde estaremos disponíveis para o apoiar. A minha inspiração para o Dia de Portugal é a Marisa, a fadista, porque conseguiu unir a juventude novamente à cultura portuguesa com o fado. E unidos é como todos os portugueses pelo mundo afora devem estar nesta altura tão difícil para todos nós. Feliz Dia de Portugal para todos.
Olá e boa tarde. O meu nome é ULYSSES PRATAS. Quero desejar a todos os portugueses no Canadá Feliz Dia de Portugal. I also want to take this opportunity to remember the first Portuguese immigrants, also known as the pioneers. They came to Canada, a strange land, to seek a better life for their family and friends. Today, we as Portuguese live that dream. So to them, I say thank you. Feliz Dia de Portugal, viva Portugal!
Eu só queria desejar a toda a nossa comunidade Feliz Dia de Portugal. Eu sou MARGARET de ARAUJO e, como vocês veem, eu sou professora de piano e proprietária de Margaret's Music Studio. E, como tantas outras professoras durante esta época, eu continuo a dar lições online. I am inspired by all the brave women in our community who have taken the step to start and run their own business. I think you are amazing and an inspiration to all of us. Feliz Dia de Portugal.
Happy Portugal Day. Olá, eu sou Luís Arruda, presidente da Regional Insurance. Working with many business owners in our community, I am inspired not by one, but by many luso-Canadian entrepreneurs. Besides leadership, there are three main skills that I admire. First, self-motivation and belief. Found an enterprise, oftentimes with limited resources, and remain successful in a very competitive environment is a remarkable achievement in itself. Second, capacity to adapt. The luso-Canadian entrepreneur has demonstrated the necessary capacity to adapt and win in a very sophisticated business environment. Finally, persistence. Continuous changes are the trademark in a free economy. Each new challenge has to be won to remain successful. Em sumário, os empresários luso-canadianos inspiram-me pelas suas competências necessárias para ter sucesso. Feliz Dia de Portugal.
Happy Portugal Day. My name is LENA BARRETO and I am a community manager for RBC Royal Bank. I'd have to say that 2020 is probably one of the most unique years of my life, probably others. What a year. Anyways, as to who inspires me, It's got to be Dom Afonso Henriques, Portugal's first proclaimed king. Why? I don't know. I guess he had the vision to create a country, one of the oldest of Europe, with wonderful people, a beautiful country that sits along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. And because of him, we're here celebrating Portugal Day, one of Portugal's most important days. It allowed us to be the country that we are, strong and independent. So, Feliz Dia de Portugal para todos os portugueses, com muito amor e simpatia, and Happy Portugal Day!
Happy Portugal Day, everyone. I'm Cristina Martins, former member of Provincial Parliament for Davenport. From 2009 to 2014, I proudly served as Director and then as President of the Federation of Portuguese Canadian Business and Professionals. I am inspired by the unsung heroes in our community, the wives of the Portuguese pioneers in Canada. I am inspired by their pure selflessness, industriousness, perseverance, strength, courage, and the sacrifices which they endured as part of their daily struggles and responsibilities to raise their families. They silently worked towards enriching the lives of their husbands, their children, and a society as a whole. They shared in the hardships, agonies, and triumphs, but often walked in the shadows of their husbands. They helped shape the community we are so proud of today. Remembering these women allows us to bridge from the past to the present and into the future. Feliz Dia de Portugal, de Camões e das comunidades portuguesas.
Boa tarde, queria desejar a todos aqui na comunidade portuguesa de Toronto um grande dia e feliz dia de Portugal. Meu nome é Sérgio Ruivo, sou um contabilista aqui na cidade já há uns tempos. Em termos de uma pessoa que me inspirou este ano, diria que foi o Frederico Varandas, que, contra todas as adversidades que lhe foram postas, conseguiu conduzir o Sporting até um bom porto. Mais uma vez, um grande dia de Portugal e feliz dia para todos.
Happy Portugal Day, everyone. My name is Eduardo Souza Lau. A career dedicated to aviation, I am inspired by a gentleman because of his impeccable work ethics, his adoration for his family, and his perseverance with an attitude that the playground is enough and big enough for all of us. He instills an unwavering sense of respeito, orgulho, for Portuguese history, culture, language, folklore, and cuisine. His affection for football and his contribution to our community became part of the sports mosaic in Toronto in the 1970s. Part of the luso-Canadian framework, a pioneer in his own right, my legacy, José Eduardo Santos e Souza, affectionately known as Jess, meu pai. Feliz Dia de Portugal,